Thank you for add Ast.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fulfill our pact! Show no mercy! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa!
Wrath from the sky!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Get to work! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time
Pyroclastic surge!
Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa!
Wrath from the sky! Bring it!
Get to work! Show no mercy! You two! Time to light up the blazing sun!
She's usually somewhere.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, you may remember...
Aha!
Let's not lose focus.
Yeah, next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently...
Oh, and...
Don't know if this helps, but...
Wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai pub, are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Heal...
All
right. This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai. The warehouse took one look, of course, with the
You've got a point.
I'm just glad
You mean, music?
I can tell that she's invested in...
Really?
She has always believed that. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards us. Well done, you took the hint. Now...
Oh, right. Come on, let's send him in.
Incoming!
This should...
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki!
All thanks to you. So,
Sure hope so, 'cause...
then that confirms. So from here on out, all right.
Whoa. This is... What is it, Mizuki? figured something?
Nothing new.
Turn that frown upside down. Time to relax.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Full throttle! It's Lolene! He's Papa! Get him! Letting brave names echo! Burn it down! Fulfill our pact! Turn that frown upside down!
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Mizuki was right after.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid.
Your perspective is
What's so funny?
harming people.
What is up?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been... I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. All my misery was merely a consequence of I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will...
The second is a fisherman who's...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear...
I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principle. Losing his... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors. But after forgetting his fear... Fascinating. Emotions are integral to negative emotion. Not only that, so do you have...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Mizuki was right.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get...
Your perspective is
What's so funny?
harming people.
What is up?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been... I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. All my misery was merely a consequence of... I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will...
The second is a fisherman who's...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear...
I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principle. Losing his... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors. But after forgetting his fear... Fascinating. Emotions are integral to negative emotion. Not only that, so do you have...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call...
Acknowledging that but if that balance gets the person you were... You were dominated by your... You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just...
I will forgive... You once told me that not clearly. That proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me.
Something's appeared.
So, my arch nemesis has seen through. Clearly, you came
So it is.
What is...
A nightmare We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans. While they called those when I heard the traveler recount, but it's still a shock to see.
Then allow me to fool.
Karayume.
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, ultimately, but now, I have found...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him! Time to relax.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him! He's repressing his emotions even harder. Is this a nightmare? Time to relax.
He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
Incoming!
I used my powers to cushion our...
Don't worry, we've fallen from...
We've been completely...
Would it be...
Remember the fragrance we smelled? He's turned Emarachuya's...
Eat this...
Not only is it...
Oh, Paimon knows that!
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his...
It's so...
That's what... There must be a lot of emotional fragments...
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it, you shouldn't go running around.
Ugh.
Be careful.
You, get rid of this.
Aw.
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope.
What is this?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a depth. By isolating these negative... If we want to
Oh, so...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw.
I need to find a way to separate... Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept...
Let it out, Shui.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Mizuki!
A good cry can work wonders.
Are you ready to come? I'll be waiting for you.
Amazing!
I thought I had found the perfect host.
Ah! He's back!
Freeing a...
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, this must be how...
Mizuki,
He's trying to turn this place into a... This place is connected to the... If he succeeds,
then we know what we need to do.
maybe. If we can... Dealing with this many in one...
Sweet dream?
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Sweet dreams! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Light it up! Wrath from the skies! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Chasing Tanu. Thank you for... Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. Thank you for... All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head-on. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these sweet...
I just wish we could have gathered some more, which means we're...
No problem!
Turn that frown upside down.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain, the world where I rule.
Not yet it isn't. Time to relax. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Pyroclastic surge!
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All the while, these repressed... Your kind has always thrived by magnifying...
When a human becomes... But I can give them... This is...
You do realize what...
Oh, but I'm afraid I could... Now here... Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing strong. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, without the Yumeki Baku there to hold them, no, they would sooner...
But the whole reason I wanted... Traveler. These feelings, longing, caused by separation, despair, caused by regret. And after all long before you ever, the power that you have gained. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Thunderclap!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Following thunder! Take this! Thunderclap! Lightning flash! Lightning flash!
Once the false dream he created has been, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without.
Don't mention it!
You shall join my...
What? He's still not dead? Wait,
Maybe he made his host build.
so you mean...
We've got to wake up.
But how?
This should be high enough.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes. Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work. It's finally over. Traveler, could I pick your brain? Most people struggle to deal. As a result, heck, there are even, which is all to say that the dream. Even though I call myself, still, if we can use psychotherapy that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, so I must thank you, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching. Oh, and speak.
It's a little.
Oh.
Still, the.
Huh?
Rev the engines! Excuse me! Hello! Please come.
What's going on?
Oh, it looks like
Morning, you two.
Yes, please!
Then I better get you another VIP.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and
Why would I be upset? It's not.
Oh, I've missed that way with.
Would it kill you to.
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly.
Is there a reason you're.
The gentleman who your
It could have been worse, I suppose. Come on, Miko. I admit that I feel my sense of inferiority.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But that Emira Ichigensai had an angry mob of zealots.
While that's all true, I always seem to forget.
It's not. Here's your new VIP pass.